meditation call for September 27th, 2020, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. All the frequencies of the different words that we use, meanings, such as the words good, God, love, are actually one and the same. If one keeps continuously, and I emphasize the word continuously, thinking of any one of these, it will be enough. The purpose of meditation, from some viewpoints, is it's keeping out all other thoughts. Well, so that came from Ramana Maharishi. Good, God, love, and are all the same thing. Now, when we choose to continuously think of any one of these, it will be enough. To see how we can get distracted and not really understanding what these frequencies truly are that vibrate within us, and how we can eliminate negative, darkness, fear, anxiety, because we choose to think about those. Now, it's almost automatic that we do this. I don't believe that we're really clear on it. It's just automatic. It's like when we look at all things are created twice. There's a mental or first creation and a physical or second creation to all things. And Stephen Covey began with the end in mind. Now we're both mankind and divine. So it should be expected to meet some major form of resistance, energetic block or emotional weakness, when we are really trying to turn our love lights on. We all have some unconscious issues to letting in and trusting in love. Whether we believe we are unworthy, unlovable, or unwanted, it is all, every single bit of it is an illusion. How many of us at one time, shape, form, or another in this life believe that we're unworthy, that we're unlovable, or we're unwanted? And it is all an illusion. Every block we encounter is a stepping stone which provides the experience of us rising higher when we overcome it or walk through it. So if you feel judgmental, empty, embarrassed, ashamed, depressed, or just emotionally numb. You ever gotten emotionally numb? Welcome that energy. Welcome it. Welcome a judgmental, empty, embarrassed, ashamed, depressed, or just emotionally numb. Allow it to have more space. And then take extra time relaxing your entire bodies so that you can open up to a new experience of life. Allow your body to become very soft, quiet, and as relaxed as possible until a stillness happens. I think I think we all have felt that more than once, where your body becomes so very soft and quiet and as relaxed as possible until you hit that stillness. It's like in that hammock in the woods. You know, you've got two trees and you've got a hammock tied to each tree, front and the top of it and the bottom. And you're just lying there in this light breeze, and you hit that, you come into that stillness where you don't feel like you're moving. Now maybe the hammock's moving a little bit, but it's like you don't move. You have no interest. You're totally still. And this is the best way any of us can open up blocked energy and turn on our super creating the reality, manifesting love magnet powers fully. Some of us, you know, if you aren't a visual being or a person, and you believe that seeing the lights in this meditation is not going to work for you, then there's no worries. The real gold is in feeling what the brighter love and lightness sensations are like from the inside. It's always about the inside. And the most loving experiences that any of us have had in our past, and tap into that energy from those memories. The healing, gentle, soft energy that we can let in will naturally release any skeptical, controlling, or negative feelings inside. Now we understand, I think all of us understand, the mind is super powerful. When we understand this power, we can yield it to create into reality, manifest whatever we desire or want. And this shift happens the day any of us are truly done playing the game of being disempowered, needy, codependent, or someone who is lacking love. When we understand that the mind is super powerful, we understand this power, and that we can yield it to manifest, create reality, whatever we want. And the shift happens the day we are truly done, completely done playing the game of being disempowered, needy, codependent, or someone who is lacking love. When we are practicing this love magnet technique, instead of spending our time wishing we were loved, that we'll be exploring, we explore the game of how sweet, precious, and lovable that we truly are. And that's what, you know, being in its different perspectives, you'll know you've become a truly super powerful, creating into reality, manifesting love magnet when you feel this tremendously sweet, glowing energy is naturally radiating inside your heart all day long. You carry it with you. We all carry it. It's just that we haven't opened it up. And as you do this, it doesn't take long, maybe a week, you'll wake up and begin feeling the energy is already moving and alive inside you. It's just like you just naturally go about your day. And it will continually bubble up from within. And the most wonderful situations in your life will be created into reality, manifest the more often you stop to feel that this love is real. The stronger the energy becomes, the more the goodies that you'll create into reality, manifest in the outer world. The universe always rewards those who are open to receive the rewards. It's amazing how many of us are not open to receive the rewards. We're too disjointed and distracted and too busy with externality. To bring about peace with ourselves means to be free from thoughts and to abide as pure consciousness. This is the difference. To bring about peace means to be free from our thoughts and to abide as pure consciousness. That's Ramana Maharishi. Do you believe that your task is to seek for love? Because the universe is in love with each and every one of us. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against that love. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Rumi. And this is where we begin to have much more clarity if we choose, or when we choose. No matter what horrific things that have happened in our past, the universe is not holding on to them. It is not judging you, any of us, condemning us, or holding us to be less than sacred. The universe sees all of each and every one of us and knows we are both mankind and divine. It honors and respects you exactly how you are. And it is proud of the perfection that is created in you, in each and every one of us. And yes, the universe is totally in love with each and every single one of us, whether we believe it or not. We are becoming deep, eternally loved by life right in this very moment, right in this now. You do not need someone in your bed to feel loved. That's right. Unbeknownst to popular demand. You do not need someone in your bed to feel loved. The most exquisite healing feeling is already here, hidden deeper inside all of us. So we can call off the search for love out there and set our destination for exploring the infinite universal source of love within us, each of us. And this universal love is quite unique and quite unusual because it truly is deep, limitless. It is a deeper spiritual type of love than romantic love, as it continues loving you no matter what you think, say, or do. And it's only this type of love can heal every cell inside of each and every one of us, enlighten our souls, and set us free from all of our worries, fears, and pains. This is what real love is all about. And no matter what we have done to others or ourselves throughout our life, the universe has forgiven each and every one of us. It forgave us the moment we needed to be forgiven. That's something, feel that in your heart minds. It forgave you the moment you needed to be forgiven. The universe always instantly there. It is always bubbling up peaceful, healing vibes within each and every one of us. We simply have to sit or choose to sit back and let them in. Release the idea that love has to come from someone or something on the outside. Imagine it is a perpetually streaming and light flowing from the most mysterious divine place on the inside of each and every one of us. And feeling this great healing love may just start out on a mental, physical, emotional, or perhaps a supersensual level for any of us. And don't be too concerned about how, where, or when it shows up. Just know it is infinitely deep and real. There's always plenty of it. And just when you thought it was gone, it comes rushing in. And all we need to do is simply relax into our lives for an extended period of time. Then it will come. It often shows itself as some profound spiritual experience in the beginning. And this is our wake-up call so that we know how powerful and real it truly is. And without this great, deep, eternal love flowing in our lives, we remain dumb and numb to our highest spiritual path and life purpose. We feel lost, empty, and lonely without it. We cannot imagine that there is a gold mine of greatness buried inside. All it takes for any of us is a little digging into our emotional being. And underneath the fears, the doubts and worries, and with a small shovel of curiosity, we can find an amazing love at the core. This is the real gold. And when we're willing to stop playing with the fool's gold in our lives, the best things in life begin to be created into reality, manifesting. What is real gold is that which will never change. What is real gold? Is that which will never change. Now take a moment to give your body an experience of this gold mine of love. Imagine that you're on a warm sandy beach in Hawaii. You're laying here in some distant, peaceful cove all alone. And the soft, relaxing rays of the sunshine are melting into your skin, bringing deep healing sensations into where you need love the most. Simply relax upon the image that you are receiving this healing warm light into your body now. Now, you may not be able to feel it much at first, yet keep opening and relaxing into the softening feeling. Now, the softening energy will come into you very slowly, as if it was a gentle massage from a child. It feels highly healing, extremely light, non-invasive, and super soothing. You might feel as if you were on an eternal vacation and have an infinite supply of free time. And you'll notice that the softer your body can become, the easier it becomes to feel that you're receiving the love. And in the beginning, it can be tricky to imagine and feel something is happening in your bodies without blaming it all on your mind. You may think, is this my mind or is it real? Do not get caught up in your mind. Stay with the relaxing process. It will take time to soften the hard protective shell each of us have built around us. So don't give up too quickly or try too hard using your brains, because this universal love cannot be accessed by our willpower. It just happens all on its own accord. And the miracle is created into reality. The miracle manifests when we can totally relax our bodies, stop stressing about our lives, and let it all go. If you try too hard to let go, as some of us will do, or have done, we are forcing things, and this soft, sweet love will not and cannot flow. If you're not totally open and surrendered to the experience, your energy is too tight, and you'll miss it. And this deeper quality of love is so intelligent and subtle that has an exquisite timing of its own and will arrive effortlessly when you least expect it. Through letting go of trying to attain it, it attains you. We've been taught that the more we hang on to something, the more it'll be with us. It is actually the opposite. The more you let go of trying to attain it, it then attains you. If one stops scrutinizing one's own self, as we all do this, we scrutinize ourselves, which is the source of bliss, there will be no more misery in life. So if you stop scrutinizing yourself, which is this, you are the source of bliss, there will be no more misery in life, Ramana Maharishi. And to ensure you are feeling universal love inside you every single day, there are a few key things you can do. Some people believe that from all the traumatic experiences in their past, that they are unlovable, unworthy, and undeserving of receiving love. They think they must fix themselves or do something to receive love. And that love is not something available for free just by being the normal way they are. This is a fallacy. It's false. Any belief which sounds like this will block it. There's nothing we need to do or prove ourselves to be worthy of for this super sweet healing love to come in. It is our very birthright to be loved 24 hours a day, eternally, forever. We are amazing divine beings, brilliant souls of light, and we deserve to have it all the darkness and all the lightness. And another key thing is to watch vigilantly what your mind is doing. Watching, not interacting. And randomly through the day, notice where your mind is focusing and how it's perceiving reality. The mind is always creating some version of reality, and rarely clearly the big universal picture. Seeing things as they actually are from the biggest perspective, the mind likes coloring life. Believing today is a depressing great day and last night was a red-hot night. The mind is so creative, it's inventing up its own reality in every breathing moment. And even though the universe is showering us with blessings every second, every microsecond, we cannot see or feel this cozy energy as long as the mind is busy. And when the mind is not totally present in this moment, it becomes narrowed and unable to see and feel the universal love in all directions. We cannot enjoy the colorful rainbow. That is actually forming outside. And when we're in the basement watching some black and white scary movie from the past on TV, there are so many things happening in the mind that it is continuously making us blind to this great love. And when we're taking on too much, have too many commitments to deal with, life can feel like it's pulling us apart instead of putting us back together. And as long as our energy is focused outward, we keep moving outward instead of relaxing deeper inward, inside, where the real love actually is. And this great love is an inner journey, and that's all there is to it. If a tree only focuses on growing its branches and not the roots, it is bound to fall over when some strong gust of wind passes through. Love is possible only when there is a deep acceptance of oneself, the other, the world. Acceptance creates the milieu in which love grows, the soil in which love blooms. Osho. So when you take a deep, long look inside yourselves, you will probably first notice the rotten parts in you. These are what you consider your faults, how you are unacceptable, unworthy, and unlovable. Yet, if you can keep on looking, you'll see all these are just hard, critical ideas, and that they stem from a needy place, desperate for love. So you simply listen, as if from a distance, to whatever your fearful, negative, or critical voices are saying. Listen compassionately to what they are really needing. And when we gently feel into what this critical voice is needing and afraid of becoming, the most amazing miracle occurs. We start to soften into the harsh voice, and it begins feeling more relaxed and at ease about it all. And when we soften our energy around each criticism, they eventually melt away. And we can feel again the sweet, sensitive innocence we had as a child. We can taste our original enlightened spirit, who is glowing with love and extremely lovable. The more time we can spend being softer and lighthearted about life, the younger we'll feel, and the more amazing life will become. Creating a life overflowing with universal love. Drop any fear that says, what will other people think of me? Anytime we're caught in thinking about what others think about us, we are losing time in deciding who we want to become and how we want to invent our future self to be. And remember, our God-given right is to be totally wild, fun, foolish, and absolutely free whenever we choose, whenever we desire. We can fully show up for this liberated life every day and just merge with our amazing, blazing, brilliant, smiling, loving light inside and blast it all over everyone. The world is our mirror, and it is always reflecting what is going on inside us on a deeper level. You want to know what's going on inside of you? Look at the world around you. It is always teaching us what we most need to learn, which is learning how to live deeply and completely in love 24/7. And when we base our lovableness on how others treat us, we miss the target. As long as we are focused on the mind or physical form of the other and not the spirit, we will forget all about universal love. Give love and limitless acceptance to everyone you encounter. And once each of us find the love inside of us, when we take a closer look at the world around us, all we will see is universal love in everyone and everything. You'll notice how the sun loves to shine its light on every living creature around the earth 24 hours a day. You'll appreciate how random people around the planet are providing you with food to eat, quenching water to drink, and interesting places to go see. You'll enjoy the fresh air that you have to breathe. And you'll stop taking for granted this continuous beating heart that keeps you alive. You might also realize that you have a highly sensual sexual body and start really enjoying your life with it. These are just a few gifts and sensual treats the universe has given to each and every single one of us. They are each meant to help us soften and relax deeper into the feeling of this universal love which is inside each and every single one of us right now. And when love enters you, everything changes. You feel naturally relaxed as you are. You enjoy being alone, bathing in the raw experience of being you. There is a state of natural appreciation for all your dark parts just the way they are. You're able to feel loved by others without falling into being dependent, protected, or needy. They can be sad, mad, afraid, or disappointed, and it doesn't matter. You have your connection to an infinite source, and they have theirs. You know that every situation is connected to love in the most creative way and form. And with the universal love blossoming inside, you'll feel loved everywhere you go, and no matter who you're with. Don't rely on the mind for your liberation. For you, all of us, are the sum cause of the entire universe. Nisargadatta. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we've been doing in this meditation is relaxing our bodies and embracing the love that each and every one of us are. And the universal love blossoming inside each and every single one of us. So the body relaxes, you let it go. Letting go. Letting yourself inside yourself. Body will respond, shoulders drop, all of that tension, stress, fear, anxiety, worry, downness, depression will leave. There's no place for it. You don't invite it anymore. You watch it, but you don't embrace it anymore. It just passes you by. And as we relax the body, we move into the now. And all through this meditation, visualize, see yourselves through your heart, minds, that you have all the little tiny openings through your eyes everywhere. There are beams of light literally flooding everything around you. 360 degrees. You're sparkling and beaming love light energy 24/7. When you open the gates, they cannot be shut. So we move into the now. And the now is the space between heartbeats. And the now is really all we have. The past has been exhausted. We've experienced highs, mediums, and lows. That's it. Some of us were reminded of past things, and we embrace them and enjoy the past, some of the things we've experienced. But then we move, hopefully, faithfully, we move into the now and not skip into the future. Back to the past, but then into the future, back to the past, to the future, back to the past, to the future. And it's just overlook the now. See, because if we overlook the now, we take everything for granted, just about. We take our breathing for granted. We take our feet for granted. We take our eyes for granted. We take our ears for granted. We take everything about ourselves for granted. Very rarely do we stay in deep, eternal gratitude 24/7 for anything. Even a hangnail. Some of us will go into the past, stay there too long, be seduced, take that past into a future that doesn't exist, create that past, create that future from that past, relive that past in that future. That's just not a fun way to go. And you feel like you aren't going anywhere, and you feel like you haven't done anything, and you feel like you're in a hamster cage, and you've been running in circles your whole life. We are the sum cause of this entire universe, and beyond, and beyond, and beyond. The now stills the mind, So you're able to watch the mind, but not interact with it, not participate in it, not grasp its illusion. You are operating from the heart mind. And you're supervising the mind. You're directing the mind using its power where you want it to go. Then, we relax the body. We're in the now. We want to breathe. We want to breath in through the nose and breath out through the mouth. You don't have to take in a huge amount trying to kill yourself breathing in. You just take it nice and easy, bringing it into the body and feeling it. And then let it out through the mouth. Breath out through the mouth. And the breath is divine positive energy. This is another thing we take for granted in these bodies in this life. The breath is divine positive energy. It sustains the vessel that holds the kingdom of God. Why wouldn't it be anything else? So this divine positive energy, we bring it in, and we're relaxed now, and we're in the now, and we've stilled the mind, and we have these energy vortexes going right up through the center of our bodies. All multicolored, all different flowers in different geometrical shapes inside. This is where our God force energy, our love light energy, our prana, our chi, funnels through these like a fountain endlessly, bubbling up above the head and around and back around again. And picture yourself in this fountain of beaming beams of love light energy, literally expanding everywhere around you, penetrating and flooding everything, everyone around you. So we go with the root chakra, the Muladhara. This is career, money mind sense, and sense of belonging. It's our foundation and feelings of being here in the now. It's the base of the spine and the tailbone area. Emotional connections or issues are survival issues, such as financial independence, money, and food. Our physical association, our spine, rectum, legs, arms, and circulatory system. So we go from the red wheel of light, the root chakra, to the sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana. This is the orange wheel of light. This is our connection with the ability to accept others and new experiences. It's in the lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches in. What are our emotional connections with this? Sense of abundance. If you feel lack of abundance, then there's something going on with your sacral chakra. Well-being, if you have an uneasiness, then there's something going on with your sacral chakra. Pleasure and sexuality. If you aren't experiencing these to their fullest, then there's something going on with your sacral chakra. There's something there. Physical association, reproductive organs, kidneys, bowels, and immune system. Then we move to the golden yellow wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura. This is our ability to be confident and in the flow and the joy of our lives. It's in the upper abdomen and the stomach area. It's its emotional connections or self-worth, self-confidence, self-esteem. Civilization, we have faith that the self-esteem will increase greatly in higher frequencies for everyone. Physical association, central nervous system, pancreas, liver, digestive tract, skin. Then we move to the emerald green wheel of light, the heart chakra, the Anahata. This is love. This is relationships and self-acceptance. This is our heart chakra. It's our ability to love. It's the center of our chest, just above our hearts. Our emotional connections are love, joy, and inner peace. And issues, physical association, heart, thymus, lower lung, circulatory system, immune system. Then we move to the throat chakra, the blue wheel of light. This is the Vishuddha. This is our ability to communicate. It's in our throat. Communication, self-expression of feelings, the truth. This is all inward for all of us. It cannot be outward. It can't be outward until we understand the richness of who and what we are. That's how we lock it up. We interact all outside of ourselves, running from the very thing that we're seeking outside of ourselves. And we have the third eye chakra, the ajna. This is the indigo wheel of light. It's our ability to focus on and see the big picture. It's in our forehead between the eyes. It's just say a brow, it's our brow chakra. It's just my brow chakra. Emotional connections are intuition, imagination, wisdom, ability to think and make decisions. Physical association, pituitary gland, eyes, and sinuses. Then we move to the crown chakra. This is the connection to the divineness, this asra, the divineness that we are. It's the connection to the pure consciousness beyond the mind. It's the connection to the God that we are. Fully connected spiritually. The very top of our heads. Emotional issues or connections, inner and outer beauty, how we view ourselves, how we perceive ourselves. It's our connection to spirituality, which is pure bliss. Physical association, pineal gland, brain, nervous system. We bring all of this energy, this frequency, this power that flows through these 7 energy vortexes. And you see it, visualize it, and it comes bubbling up the top of our heads in the fountain. We hold that. I am light, I am love, I am. That brief moment we compress and condense it into pure liquid energy. And we release it over our pineal glands. Now this gland is very important to us as we're in these bodies. It is the gateway to all the particles of existence. It is the gateway to pure consciousness of God and beyond. No matter how much it's been attacked, abused, stretched, compressed, it still lives. And you can view it as a pine cone, a raisin, a prune. I view it as a rosebud, green ball. And I release this liquid energy, which is omnipotently powerful, cannot be measured, and it literally saturates my pineal gland, and the pineal gland exposes itself and opens up to a full blooming, vibrant, eternal rose with multicolored petals and a wonderful fragrance. And it is always, and it effortlessly vaporizes all the locks and all the gates that were once closed and now opened eternally to everywhere, to every direction, to every existence, everything and everything. We're also consciously aware that each and every one of us are consciously aware that we are of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and that we are all one, and we are all love, and we are all God, and the spirit, the soul, the higher self, the heart-mind, the God are one. We have others with us. We have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, and the archetypes. This is a civilization that vibrates at a different frequency than all of us do. This is why we don't see them like we see each other. But they're there, and we meet with them all the time. We just don't identify with that in the meeting, in the interaction, until they're gone. But it's always bliss. It's always lighthearted. They love communicating with us because we are reflections of parts of them as they are reflections of parts of us. So when we do interact, it's always blissful. Many of them in one small area, a large number, thousands, can surround any one of us at any one time. Because of their frequency, they can house a small area and a large number. They are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. ascended masters. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, many, many, many more. These are those who have mastered ascension out of body, hold pure consciousness, God form. We are mastering physical form in experiencing in this life. Are they us? Are we them? Yes. All of us together. They are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. Feel the vibrance, the deepness of the love that you are, and the universal love, and how much the universe loves you. How you are perfect. And there's nothing for you to change of yourself ever. You are perfect exactly the way you are right now. Watch yourself from afar as the beams of love light literally like floodlights shine all around you. And wherever you walk, out of your eyes, out of your nose, out of your mouth, out of your skin, onto, into, above and below, everyone, everything and everything, all life, the highest value, supreme value in the universe. And we're all here for this massive liberation of this planet, Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, in this meditation, forming this circle of light. All lower vibrational, dark matter, survival matter frequencies are ebbing away, vaporizing, because of our increased vibrational frequency of the deep eternal love that we all are, and the deeply loving universe that surrounds us and sends us all that we desire without asking for it. We reach out to all of the other reflections of ourselves in all things, and everything and everything. So we call out to all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, this meditation of forming the circle of light. And they come in the googleplexes. One googleplex fills this universe, fills it. They come in trillions of googleplexes from every direction. And they are with us now. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth, all of these civilizations and species. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all the galactics, all the off-worlders, all the celestials, only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. Now, we're only familiar with a handful of them, somewhat familiar. Over 1,000 travel through the solar system every day. The ones we are somewhat familiar with, which includes all of the civilizations and the levels and species of these civilizations, the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Zeta Reticuli, the Feline, the Greys, the Nords, the Draco, the Reptilian, the Golden Pyramid, the Avian, many, many, many more. gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light. Now, they've been assisting us in our evolution, enlightenment, ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they come in the billions, and they are with us now. Are we them? Are they us? Yes. We call upon all of our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited, only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they are with us now. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. Now, we're only familiar with a fraction of them. They come in the trillions, shapes, color, sizes, forms, configurations, of which maybe we will see 1% of. And just to name a few, the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the dwarves, the gnomes, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire. The mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, and the minotaur, many, many, many more. All consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. And they are with us now. Are we all reflections of each other, different assets, aspects? Yes. Are we all one? Yes. Are we all love? Yes. Are we all God? Yes. Are we all pure consciousness? Yes. Arm in arm, hand in hand, all of our gods together. We are in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness. Peace, joy, bliss, tranquility, benevolence, abundance. Step outside yourselves. See the light. See the beams of light coming from your core essence. See the universe fully embracing you and loving you deeply 24/7. And you, all of us, loving ourselves 24/7. And the deepest of gratitude and the deepest of eternal love. Beaming, flooding everyone around you with this love that each of us are. Our God light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. We form this massive circle of light. It's embracing the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now, in this meditation, and the forming of the circle of light. And the liberation, massive liberation of this planet, in this now. This circle of light is so brilliant and so bright that it grays out the darkness of space. It would take over 1 billion of the suns in this solar system to even come close to its brilliance and its brightness. This is the love that we are. This is all we are. This is the pure consciousness. This is the God within us. Around us, above us, below us. light that's flooding, saturating all of us, all of our brothers and sisters, all life, the supreme value of the universe. We ascend. We begin to move up above the planet. As we do this, we are met with a gossamer field, massive ocean of little teeny mirrors reflecting all of us, each of us, throughout existence and existence. All the love, inside and out. That's all there is. Universal love. Each and every one of us. Find that love within you, and then your paradise, yours. We're immediately met with the emerald flaming green healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us that we are the power of healing. We're met then with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is the column that reminds each and every one of us of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. Then we're met with the white fire. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us that from head to toe, inside and out, we are imbued with this brilliant white firelight, this armor of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. Cannot be penetrated from any external power source, anything externally. There is nothing that could even get near it that had intent of negative, dark, survival matter frequency. But only you have the power that if you choose to lower your vibrational frequency, whether consciously or unconsciously, low enough into hatred, anger, debauchery, manipulation, greed, deception, hurry, all of that, you will create a breach in your white fire armor, allowing these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies to come flooding in. If you do this, you are then met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us we can bring in the purple transmuting flame. We can literally transmute all of these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance, sending them back to pure consciousness where they are no more. We're then met with the violet ray. This is the column that reminds us that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. And we can cleanse and purify the area that these lower matter frequencies were, restoring our vibrational frequency, sealing the breach in our white fire armor, balancing in total nirvana of the deep eternal love energy that we all are. Then we're met with the golden white pink light. This is a column that reminds us that we are everywhere, everything and everything. Every experience is part of us. All of us gathered in this meditation, which is everything and everything. All consciously aware that we are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. This is what we are. Where the sun sets, where the sun rises, where the rainbows, where the rain, where the oceans, where the sky, where the clouds, where the trees. Each of us will come full circle in understanding a magnificent, omnipotent power that we all are. We begin to levitate more and more ascension above the planet, and as we do this, some of us step outside of our physical forms and hover effortlessly. As we do this, we see this massive crystalline light tower. It's larger than this solar system. We created it. And in the center of it, there's this oblong, beaming aura with a golden white light in the center. And it softly, warmly saturates each and every one of us. It passes through us, merges with the deep eternal love, pure consciousness God's within us. It's vibrant. It's embracing. And He sends out all of these multicolored, vibrant, just trillions of different colors. These waves, they keep emanating out, washing us, bathing us, as our light continues to expand and intensify all around us, bathing everything around us. Then we look at the top and we see this, the top has a golden ocean where it literally cascades 360 degrees. This is the way we designed it. The golden ocean is deep eternal love. It's everywhere. It's us. It's all things and everything. And it continues to intensify and expand. See it. You're the love. You're expanding it. Mitigating all lower dark matter frequencies, survival matter frequencies. They can't hold on. They fall away as you continue to ascend. All of us, as we choose. We each hold the essence of that golden ocean because we're drops of it, and those drops hold the essence. We also see our meditative sphere. It's that center circle. We created this sphere well over 2 years ago. It holds over 1,000 of our meditations in perpetual motion. All of us gathered here from all existence and existence, contributing to this meditative sphere that floods us all 24/7. You're reminded of the love that you are everywhere. All you have to do, and just choose to do, is to go inside and stay. Be in your home. Stop abandoning your home. That's why this meditative sphere can be seen, heard, and felt, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And this is why it continues to intensify and it continues to grow and expand. You, the universe, all of us, universal love. You have the universe that loves you deeply, forgives you 24/7, loves you 24/7. You have you, the core of each and every one of us, loving us 24/7, always, never ending, never stopping, never being interrupted. And all there is for each of us to do is to surrender and embrace the love that we all are. And then you are paradise. Join in meditation, return to close us out. matter who we're with, no matter where we're at. We are the sum cause of this entire universe. You cannot ignore that vibrational frequency of the love that you are. All external influences have no meaning. Just you, the love that you are. A universe that embraces you 24/7, eternally, loves you deeply, wants everything for you. Anything you desire or want, and the love that you are, the universe sends. Everywhere you walk, everywhere you go, you are shining like beams of light spraying everywhere around everyone, out of your eyes, your ears, top of your head, everywhere that you walk. This is emanating from you. Take this with you the rest of the day, into the evening, into the night, and the following morning. We'll be back here Monday, September 28th, 2020, 3 p.m.